Greg. Mike. Two bandits. Watching Bluey.
This episode is called Born Yesterday. Hooray!
What up, party people, and welcome to episode 110.
That's right, I
Two
knew that.
bandits watching Bluey.
That's us.
I'm your good pal, Greg Painter.
He's right there in the
and
flesh.
with me, he's not concerned about his son, and his name is...
I'm concerned about my son very much. My name is Mike Martin. Thank you very
Not
much.
your son, the son.
The
that big
son.
fireball in the sky.
That's what it is.
How are you, bud? It's been 2 weeks since we recorded this shindig.
You've gone to Disney.
I've gone to Disney. I've
watched
mourned the Super Bowl.
You survived. It's okay. Well, yeah, never mind. You can never fully survive. There we go.
Next year, saying 30 years in between is more fun than saying 29. It's a better rounder number
Hopefully
for
it's not
championships
49.
to happen.
But
I realize that it's not that easy to win a Super Bowl. You know, I wasn't born yesterday. or anything.
Wow, the king of segues is
I
still
do it.
holding his crown.
But no, it's been a good 2 weeks. Just got back from Florida.
That's
Spent
right.
some fun time at Disney. Me and the missus
My man
did
loves
what's
Disney.
called the 4-park challenge.
That sounds horrendous.
Where in one day,
Oh my gosh.
we went to Epcot,
Yep.
Hollywood Studios,
Okay.
Magic Kingdom,
Folks.
Animal Kingdom. Rode 18 rides, had a snack in every park.
Greg told
met a
me-
character in every park.
He told me at one point in time, and I thought he misspoke to me. You said you walked how many miles?
We walked between the two of us over 30 miles.
Sir, you are
we done did a
twisted.
marathon.
You are
And
messed
friends, I'll do it again. If anybody is Disney parking, reach out to your buddy Greg Painter.
Yeah, don't reach out.
I'll hook you up. Tell you how to do it.
That's right.
In style.
You can meet him there if you want to. You can tag team and hang out with him and host a podcast at Disney because
So-
Mike's not doing that.
So many Bluey shirts.
Oh, really?
So many Bluey shirts.
you should have had a tally.
I commented on as many as I could walking by.
Did you say the "gotta be done" phrase, or what did you?
Whatever's on the
nice
shirt, I
oh.
referenced in one way or another.
Was there a buddy
Shoulda
shirt?
Brought stickers.
Ah!
Should have brought
Gregory.
stickers every single time we go anywhere.
With a QR code. We need to do QR code stickers. That's
Got to do it.
Oh, I'm making quick.
But we're
Look
not
at
here
that,
to
Mark.
talk about Disney
No.
parks, even though I could talk about it all day long.
I know
we
you
are
can.
here to talk about Born Yesterday.
Yeah.
The fun thing about season 3 is there's going to be a lot of episodes that I've seen just a chunk of times.
Yep. They're
Versus
still kind of
these
fresh.
season 1, season 2-ies of Bluey's.
You could
that-
recite episodes by yourself. Just
This
close
is one
your
of
eyes
those
and watch
ones
it.
That a little bit not as watched as I thought going in.
I'm going over under 6 times I've seen this one made. Maybe
Well, then
under,
it's
I would say.
extra important that before we talk about this episode,
Yes, and
we
please.
see what our friends at Wiki Bluey have to say.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah,
What's a born yesterday?
Dad pretends he was born yesterday.
Nailed it.
Bluey and what if it was just that? The end. Bluey and Bingo have to guide him through his second day on Earth, especially when he discovers food is delicious and steals Lucky's dad's pie.
That's the one part they're going for. Yup. Wiki Bluey, you're just toying with us right now.
I want more Aussie pies because we're jumping way ahead just because it was in the synopsis.
Man.
But a pie that's steak and bacon
Are you
and sauce
with sauce? Oh,
me.
I'm swimming in that water. Gosh, you think I'm got a big tummy right now, big fella right now? No, give me some of those meat pies, bro. Breakfast
Sign
meat
meat.
pie, lunch meat pie, happening. But
Your
in order to
favorite-
feel better about it, go ahead.
Your favorite way to start an episode? We get the zoom into the
Zen,
house.
baby.
It just feels good. Very zen because we're doing some yoga.
That's how you work off the meat pies.
It
You
is.
get some yoga in you. That's I don't remember her name. You're gonna say, do you know who voiced the yoga instructor?
Eva Mendes.
That's what it is. That's right.
Pretty sure wife of Ken himself, Ryan Gosling.
Oh, jeez. I thought you meant like my buddy Ken. I'm like, dang,
I don't think.
No, not really his type or her type, probably. Well, you don't know, actually. He's a strapping young lad.
Fun.
Shout out.
Fun start to the episode with Chili doing some yoga.
That's right.
Doing some stretches, and we get this probably eventually will be a Bluey bet, the whole twisting your leg and holding up your body with the other leg over your head. Just love Chili's got no chance, love.
I'm about to say, a couple years ago, Mike could bust out a couple stretches like that, but I'm right there with Chili. That's not happening today with all the meat pies that are going on. It is so zen, though. She's in her zone. And then you realize, much like us, with our littlies on what is a winter break, so no school, you know how hard it is to work out or yoga or do anything. You productive with a littly running around everywhere. And guess what? You're not taking a photo of my bum. Sorry, but
I just
yo,
look how it jiggles.
what it come like?
Ouch. That's
Littlies,
harsh.
kiddos. That's
And I didn't realize. Liv just yesterday asked, was like, "Is there a cardboard box somewhere?" And I was like,
Okay.
I'm on it. This feels like a craft project."
Yeah.
Come back like a half hour later, and she's made herself a camera. So I'm not sure if this is
Oh,
where it
no.
came from, or
You're in for
or
it,
somewhere
bud.
else. But she had a nice little camera that she made. I was impressed.
Now, just be very careful whenever
Hopefully
you
she's
take a
not
shower.
taking from people's bottoms. Exactly.
You gotta lock the door every time you use the restroom now.
But they're vacation people, Mike. It's okay because they've never seen that bottom.
Okay. Wait, what? What just happened?
They're vacation people. They've never seen this bottom.
Oh, that's true. Okay. No. Never seen that bottom. Gotta take pictures. Click, 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 click.
All it comes down to, though, it's rude. Why not? It's rude. And I do like, we're going to get a little future, a call forward. Foreshadowing, that's the word.
For the episode or?
For that, where we can't take pictures of bumps anymore. What does Bingo take a picture of? A leaf. Because they're exciting.
Oh. So the bum's exciting in this moment then?
No, the leaf.
Oh.
Did you watch this episode?
No, are you talking about Bingo talking about the Leafs or?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Bandit, I think.
Oh, we'll
That's
play
what,
that
yeah.
beautiful bean
Okay.
footage. Bingo took a picture.
Yeah, because I
of
thought you
the-
were talking about Bandit taking a picture. I'm like, well, no, your dad hasn't even entered the room yet. But she's like, ooh, Leaf. And we keep saying that Bluey's going to grow up to be just like this rock star entrepreneur, take no BS. Bingo's going to live in the jungle. Like, she's going to be a botanist or something. And just, it's got to be something tree-based. I'm really not good with my vernacular when it comes to things that are based on leaves. I don't know, like an agriculturalist or it's botanist, right? Botany.
Sure.
Yeah. It's a study
Beekeeper.
of plants, isn't it? Yes.
A beekeeper.
Fact check. A beekeeper. Okay, that was my note for that.
But we have the question of why can't you take pictures of bottom?
It's rude.
Just trust me, because I've been around longer. Have you thrown that one out yet? Have you had to throw out the but why? Because I know I've been on this world 40 years, kiddo.
Huh. Not yet. No, he hasn't called me out saying like, because I think I think I try to put up the shield on it and try to protect myself and say why before I even get to the next part. Like, we don't do that because da 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 da, and that way he doesn't have a rebuttal at all. And if he does, he's wrong.
Ooh, take that.
Prove me wrong, child. No, he's gotten good at negotiating lately, which is scary. That's okay though.
The smarter they get, the harder everything gets. So,
Great,
Godspeed.
cool, can't wait. We started a new game, not a new game recently, but he was a little ill in the beginning of the week, unfortunately. So thankfully there was no school, so he got to stay home. But he wasn't really covering his hand or his mouth fully when he was coughing, and so we started a new point game. Started out at 20 points. Anytime you don't cover your mouth or something, you'll lose a point. But then he does things, and he's been gaining points. So he'll come up to me and be like, "You've got nice hair today, Daddy. Do I get a point?" And I'm like, I mean, that's a good compliment. Thanks, dude. So, sorry, that was a total sidebar thing, but that's what we do here because we're back, and it's been a minute since we talked.
How do you get back on track then? Dad enters the room.
Bruh. I think I saw a post about it, but I made a note on it before I saw the post. I think McCormick was literally just reading what the script says, and that's what Bandit's line
That's
was.
what it felt like, yeah.
Because I was like, what? He never. But it's so in character of Bandit that I'm like, that's perfect too. So it's perfect.
It's in character of Bandit, but as anybody who's listened to an interview with Dave McCormick knows, that's just his voice.
Yep.
So it could have
Dad
been either
enters
way.
the
It was
room.
very perfect, though.
Oh, I love that.
Can I see your bottom? I wasn't born yesterday, kid. And here we go.
Yes,
We're
and
off to the races. Why don't you pretend you were born yesterday, Dad? Is it too late to bend over?
yeah, buddy, it is.
Yikes.
Sorry, I think the bingo moment there was a little bit of a cop out where she's like, "He, born yesterday." I felt like she could have snuck in a he exposed rear end or something. Like, could have been a little bit cheekier there. I was like,
Cheeky.
yeah. She deserves more credit in the cheekiness there. Bingo.
That was very much a callback to Bingo doing that before, but it didn't really have a...
Yeah, my note was, keep your mind in the gutter, Bingo.
So we start.
Yes.
It's playtime. I like the born yesterday reveal of like, oh,
It's
just
pretty
raising
fantastic.
from
Pretty fantastic.
creation.
Oh. Now, it's... Chili asked the question before they left the room. Chili asked the question before they left the room, or at least made the request. It's so easy to unpack a dishwasher. I'm not going to lie, personally. Of all the chores...
But I hate doing it. Let's be real. Yeah, I don't... Dishes are... Because you have to fill it too. Yes,
it creates
the
organization and puts everything away. And then that messy sink, guess what? It's not messy anymore because you're continuing it. Whatever. I like clean houses.
I will call you over whenever we need dishes done. You can help us out.
No.
But we start because there's, what's this little blue thing? And what's this red thing? Ah, it talks.
That's fantastic. Bandit. Bing. Oh. He's so like, he's hamming it very,
he's enjoying
very
this
well.
game.
Yeah.
He's going all in.
He knows where he's going on this. It's fantastic.
Stool. It's the most amazing thing.
That's
ever
right.
seen.
You better believe
what
it is.
happened in his first day alive? That he didn't even get interactions with other.
Oh, because he was
sentient
born young.
creatures.
Okay. Touche. That's true.
His first day must have been boring.
Well, maybe, yeah. He was born and just grew
Maybe it was like 11 p.m.
exponentially. Yes, there you go. And now it's 10 a.m. and he's got to commit to the baby.
The strawberry, is it alive? Hey, Mike,
Yeah?
is a strawberry alive?
I literally said I paused in that moment. Like I paused the TV and really thought about it for a sec. I'm like, is it? It was at one point in time. All right, back on track, please.
Back and we go.
Oh,
But best thing ever. Gotta love food.
heck yeah. It's the best thing ever.
I like food and stools can't talk. What a great thing to say to your wife.
Such a beautiful line.
Which, dang, Chili.
Yep. She's feeling
Learn
good.
what a dishwasher is?
Huh?
You better learn what a dishwasher is if you want to keep having a wife. Youch.
She, I think she's having a little bit of a me day, and she's like, "You can take the littlies today and all that. I've got to do my yoga," and she still seems like she's being healthy throughout. She's drinking her smoothie with kale in it and kiwis probably, and post yoga workout. She's feeling good. She's gonna go relax, take care of herself. Good girl. Go outside.
Go outside.
That
hang
poor
out.
that poor dishwasher moment though.
Ah, fire.
She does the pause look. She's like, fine. But she still doesn't do it. So kudos to Chili. There, I'm back.
But just all the small little, like, fireball in the snow, that's the sun, and that's the
Oh,
sky.
that's right.
Like, the kids just teaching throughout was very cool. Push me on the swing.
It's
sideways.
so great. It's so great. The sideways push, and she's like, no, the other way. All right. Walks right around, pushes again. And then
third time's not the charm. We
Bandito.
get tears.
I saw that. I was like, oh, wow. Now, it's not the case anymore, but Disney did censor that.
Oh, really?
Originally, and they were like back when they were in their full on, we're taking everything out. Apparently, this is one of the unspoken things that they kept out was him getting groin kicked.
Interesting.
So yeah, great. So you have kids taking pictures of butts, but when it comes to just a quick little dunk in the, no, they don't have to release.
But
the
it's
cut.
back.
We have the cuts. Yes,
Back
it
and
is
we're
back.
Fine. We're back.
The man had a tear.
And now we're assaulting old ladies as we walk down the road.
I feel
That
like
might be committing to the bit a little too hard.
I thought it was Doreen at first. It's not Doreen.
No.
It's totally not Doreen.
Because we called her Doreen in past, I think.
It was like Wagon Ride or something like that. She
Poor
was in.
honey has been hanging out of that bus stop for a minute then.
Now, I think this is one of the not frustrating, but they're showing off Australia in this episode a little bit because that walk is gorgeous.
Always is.
Gorgeous.
It's not fair.
I have a wife. and
He
even
was like seconds away from calling the cops. Got a crazy man wandering the streets.
that's a true statement with two children.
Two children.
Just that are explaining to him how the world works. One of them's picking up rubbish. Good on you, Bingo, by the way.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, she walks right up. She goes, "Ooh, rubbish," and she picks it up and just throws it in the bin, and then keeps walking. Get it, Bingo.
Australia beautiful.
Love it. He has a wife. I got my steak and bacon.
I just had a random, you just saying Australia is beautiful. This has happened since recording, but tomorrow at 5 a.m.,
What?
we've got WWE Elimination Chamber from Perth, Australia.
That's right.
I wonder if Johnny and Candace are going to make a little trip out. Well, Perth is pretty dang far from
I
Brisbane.
don't know. This is us. This is us being full blowout upstate New York boys.
I think
don't
it's
know.
the
What are you gonna
equivalent
say?
of-
Over
I'm
under.
going to say we'll plug it up right now. I'm
Over
going
under
to say
game?
yeah. I'm going to say 14 hours by car.
14 hours by. That's smart to do because we.
So what's your? Don't look it up. You
I'm
have
not
to give
yet.
me your.
I'm going to Google Maps.
I'm already got it pulled up. What's yours?
Oh, jeez. You said how many? 14 hours?
14 hours.
Because we can't tell you how many miles because that's just us being wrong. I'm going to say it's from Queensland or Brisbane, right?
Brisbane.
From Brisbane to Perth, you're just going... It's an easy trip. I'm going to say it's like 6.5 hours.
Dog, we are dumb.
Oh, no! It's like right around the corner. It's like an hour drive.
It is a 46
Holy
hour
crap! Wait! Is that...
drive.
No, it is not!
It is 4,314 kilometers, which, as we all know, is miles.
It's so far away.
Yeah. So I was saying at first it was like the equivalent of driving to California, but no, it's like driving to California and back again.
Oh, it's on the full-on opposite side of the country.
Perth's gonna
Oh
Perth.
my gosh, we are so
Bandit is not
wrong.
making it to that pay-per-view. I am sorry to say.
Put us on the show, Joe Brown. We love Australia. We know everything. I
knew it was far away, but I didn't know it was the. Ugh.
Okay, well, now we don't know things. Great, cool. Yeah, we're credited podcasters here, folks.
Back to Bluey. Back to where we
Bluey,
know.
please.
Kind of, sorta.
Oh, got my steak and bacon.
Oh, Pat. Lucky's dad.
You blessed soul. Just.
And I do love because he's not singing that song for the kids' benefit. He's just singing to himself.
That's his song.
He is. It's his lazy Sunday.
He's an NPC in Lego City undercover who just walk around and just say the funniest things of "I've got my potato chip." Like I totally think like that's the same grab that they went for. Poor guy, because you have to stop telling people about the sun. Food. Poor Pat. Gets got.
No. Got all the sauce.
Oh, so you know that sauce is good, man. If like he can walk away with his sandwich.
I want one of them so bad.
I didn't have lunch yet today, so I'm kind of tweaking over here.
Again, I'm not to Disney on you too hard, but
yeah,
they got
it's recency bias, baby.
They have cheeseburger pods that they have at
probably similar to his meat pie.
Pandora.
Yeah,
Avatar Land.
You
get those little happy little cheeseburger pods.
There you go.
Oh, so good.
Did you do any of the around the world stuff there?
Oh, yeah. Epcot,
did you go to Australia? Did you go to Perth?
We did not go to Perth, unfortunately.
It's a long walk to go to Perth.
It is a long hike. It is a long hike, but that's okay. They have some gnocchi poutine.
Sure.
Which was delicious, but
interesting.
That's got nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Not at all. We are the kings of sidetracks.
Save it for the Patreon.
Now,
if it ever comes back.
Of course. Yes, absolutely. It is still paused, folks. This could have, if it wasn't Pat, it could have broken bad. He walks up to a guy, steals his food, and starts eating it.
Bandit's committed to the bit here. It could have been anyone.
It could have, like, Winton's dad stealing his sausage. You don't know.
That's going to be game over.
You don't know what's about to happen.
Do not steal Winton's dad's sausage.
Hasn't happened yet. This episode's called Assault. Sorry, I'm back.
But you can't just take people's food. Oh, before we even get just run, Lucky's dad. It's like, I'm going that way, though. Just run.
Just beelines in the opposite direction. Oh, poor Pat.
Poor guy.
He just wants to get back to the cul-de-sac.
But you can't take people's food and talk about the sun. Why? Why, Mike? You have to trust us because we've been around longer than you.
Wow.
Boom.
You did it.
We learned a lesson. Hopefully my children watch this and learn lessons too.
Oh,
Micro.
no call-outs. Just him.
But just sometimes it's just as simple as that. Like,
Yeah.
I've been around the block.
That's right.
I've seen things. I know things. I've seen things. I know things. And it's all groovy, baby. Just trust me.
I love it. I do. And then we get the cutest scene of the entire episode. I mean, it's such a cute scene when they go over into the park. And they stroll over, and he's like, "Ooh, what's this?" And he goes like, "Leaf." And Blue's like, "You know what? Let's hold back a little bit. Let's just let him enjoy the things."
Just let him enjoy.
And then
we do have to really quick.
Go for it.
I have nothing to say about the sun. Just great
it's
choice,
Rocco?
like, okay.
Oh, now that's interesting. That's Rocco again. Rocco's always out walking around because you see Rocco in Wagon Ride. He's the one that's got to be done.
Wagon Ride characters.
Interesting.
Were they walking to the park?
What a fun.
Well, they were walking to the park.
Yeah.
So this is Wagon Ride without the wagon. Know why? Because Bingo can walk more now. But we're walking. We're to the park. Get to it, Mike. Say your words.
What is this? Leaf.
No. What is this? We don't need to tell her. We don't need to tell him.
Well, Bingo says leaf, though.
Oh, doesn't Bingo start to say? And Bandit and Bluey's like, no.
Oh,
we don't need to tell him things.
Leaf's only one syllable, man. How do you cut someone off saying leaf?
Enjoy. Because Bluey has that ability.
Okay, cool. She's got the entrepreneurship.
Exactly. And then call back.
Here comes Greg's.
To the pilot
comes...
episode. My favorite episode of season 1.
There you go.
We get 40 Bandit.
It's the only time I think we've ever seen 4D Bandit.
Zooming like crazy.
This is some intense Bandit.
He has great vision because he can see all the way down to the molecular cycle of that leaf.
Is it that episode?
Good on him.
Is it the first episode?
It's the pilot episode that they used.
That's okay.
But
okay.
it was the 6th episode of season 1 once released.
What's it called again? I don't remember that one now.
The Weekend.
It is The Weekend. Thank you. Jeez Louise, Michael. It's been too long, man. See what happens?
Take 2 weeks off.
Whoa. Do I even, Bluey? Oh, gosh.
So we're back home.
Yes, thank you.
We're
Back on
done
track.
playing.
That's
Bandit
right.
feels like a new dog again. I don't think. Don't lose points there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think my children have ever proactively
Stared at a leaf?
emptied a dishwasher
Oh! They've stared at plenty of leaves.
in the history of the world.
Yeah, that
Part 2.
That decision of them.
Ever.
Wow, Greg's dunking on the little ones today. that's a. You would think the next step would be, all right, we're home now. Let's go play this. Let's go do that. I don't know. The responsibility level is very surprising from both of them.
Bluey, especially this episode. Bluey's stepping up in a lot
She
of
is,
ways.
very much so.
Making sure Bingo's
Mm-hmm.
following along. Bingo's helping the learning process.
We
It's a
do.
very cutie.
That's right. We do like Bluey. Don't worry. There. Shout out.
But
To
end
it. We'll get to it.
of the episode.
Yes. She gets some water. She's being healthy today. Chili Dog is taking
Chili's having a
care
great
of
day.
herself. Yes.
Asks, is your dad still playing? No, why? And he's just staring at that leaf.
He's smiling.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah?
When's the last time you just stared at a leaf?
You know, I just turned 38, and I think in my 38 years of age, I've never thoroughly, unless it was in, a biology class where there was a microscope and I got to look closer and closer, which happens, and it's cool. Shout out to the animators. It's a really cool little cut showing they can do more than just Bluey. But maybe when we were jumping into leaves this fall, we did that a couple times. But I don't think I directly, looked
Moral
at it.
of the story, slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy the small
Just
things.
drink it in. It doesn't need a name. Just look at
Stare
it.
at the leaves.
Stare at the leaves.
Enjoy
It's a cute
the
ending,
moment.
man. It is. And it's a good moment to have as an adult to see an episode like that. You're like, oh, yeah. Dang.
And pretend you were born yesterday.
Everything's got a name.
It's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Great episode.
I like it.
Questions for you, but first,
Oh, yeah.
let's see what our lovely sponsors have to say.
About
Today.
this episode? No.
Hey.
Just in general. Beep, boop.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah?
What's your favorite thing today?
My favorite... I don't know, man, because I don't want to steal things. I always feel like we've been stealing a lot lately. So I want to... Well, I know that you come prepared with 2, though. So you know what? My favorite is the end. Honestly, it's very cute when he's sitting there looking at the leaf by himself in the backyard. And it gave me, adult chills, smiles. Oh, yeah, it's all good. It is a very Bandit... Well, no, because Bandit's teaching the lesson. But it's not my favorite. But that is my favorite thing, not my favorite character. There we go. Whew.
There you go.
I'm just looking at the leaf at the end, though, when he's sitting in the backyard, not playing the game anymore. What about you? What was your favorite thing?
Well, it's very fun because mine was the very beginning with Chili doing her yoga and just her quick "no chance, love." I just love that line. It was very
That's good
love
soup.
Chili.
Yes.
It's cute. It's funny.
She's very realistic about
She's
it.
doing her
She's
thing.
practical.
Shout out future guest on the podcast,
Sure.
Eva Mendez.
Oh, I thought you meant Melanie.
Sure, why not?
There we
All of
go. See, we're not
it. Everyone,
done yet.
everywhere. All
Oh
the time.
man. With that being the case, then, I know there's another. It's been 2 weeks. What's the second question? Who's your favorite character today, man?
My favorite character today
Uh-huh.
is a little doggo named Bluey. So we got a lovely message.
I just Bluey too.
Anytime.
I'm not gonna,
No,
no,
you're not
it's-
changing it, so it's both Bluey.
Dang it.
Double Bluey.
So
we got a
we
lovely
shout out the good and the critiques, I guess you will say.
Oh yeah, and this is a great message. Shout out to our pal Mac. Said love the podcast. Look
Thank
forward to
you.
it every week. Thank you so much. Families are lucky to have you. But was curious, do we like Bluey?
Yeah.
What's our thought on actually the character Bluey? And heck yeah, we do like Bluey. Bluey is a very fun, and I think, not to show my hand, but I think we might be
He just put his hand in his pockets, actually, in that moment, but continue. Pun. Sorry.
Ooh, not a visual medium. Get the
yeah.
shirt.
Go for it. You're saying.
This might be a run on Bluey because the next episode we record is going to be Mini Bluey.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got all the feels of that episode.
So pumped for the next row of
So we definitely
episodes.
love Bluey. She has her own character. A lot of times I think she doesn't need to be the favorite character because she is the show.
I think
So I
yeah.
think that's why we sometimes gravitate to others. But
Yeah.
this one, for me at least, Bluey was a great big sister teaching Bingo how to teach Bandit.
Sure.
When to help, when to not. Learning the lime lesson as she goes
That's
along her way.
quality.
And you know what? She emptied the dishwasher just for that.
Man,
She could be my favorite character.
She went and taught the lesson in the episode, even though she was learning the lesson. And then she went and did like another really responsible thing. You can't knock Bluey in this episode.
Because it's hard to be a big sister.
And to piggyback
it's hard to be the eldest.
on your thought about why we don't vote Bluey every single time, and I think it's the same mindset because we deviate a lot when it comes to our favorite character. When we started the show, I think we both picked Bandit, and we thought, man, we're going to be picking Bandit a lot. So we kind of started to, because we dig so deep into the episode, you could say, it's Pat because he's just loving life and ha ha ha. But and that's the thing is Bluey and Bandit are both such
say it's the stool.
concrete characters. What's that?
You could say it's the stool.
You could say it's yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the thing. So we tend to lean towards the goofy, and I think we do call out Bingo's cuteness in a lot of things, but Bluey's responsibility, I think it's almost guaranteed in the show at times that we don't oversee it, like we don't look over it, but it does need to be recognized more than we give it credit for.
Exactly. So Mac, thank you for shouting us out.
Yes.
Thank you for the support.
We love communication. It's
so
important.
How do you rank?
Gosh,
this episode.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, Bluey.
I rank. I'm so happy.
What do you think? How do you rank Mac?
I'm so excited when I thought of this one. I ranked this episode 1 Venmo request Pat's sending to Bandit for his little meat pie because he deserves a little bit of cash back on that. Just the amount of sauce that he ate. So 1 Venmo request going to Bandit from Pat. Love you every day. Episode 110. Holy cow, we're here. How do you rank Born Yesterday?
I rank this 6 very delicious looking strawberries.
They did look really good.
They did look. I'm so
hungry right now.
Before I launch into my spiel that I do,
of course,
I'm so jealous of fruit that's not here. Like upstate New York's fruit is bunk. Like
apples.
We open up. Apples are good.
We got apple.
We open up a
baby.
thing of strawberries though, and they're moldy within 2 days.
There are some tough
And again,
ones.
just being down in Orlando, I bit into a grape. I know a grape's not a strawberry. I've been to a grape.
I'm proud of you.
It tasted like an apple. Like it was like it was so firm and delightful and beautiful. And
I would eat so many
those
oranges.
Strawberries look just as delicious.
I had like to piggyback on that because that's all we do here on this show. It's 2 Bandits. I bought a watermelon like a week ago and I brought it home and it was like 1 day later and it was like soft and I cut into it and almost like gooed out. I'm like, man, back to the apples.
To ourselves.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thank you for your support.
What time is it?
linktr.ee/watching Bluey.
That's us.
Merch, socials, all that good jazz.
Oh gosh.
Hey, Mike, I think we should get the Patreon back up and running. What do you think?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe make some tweaks to it. Maybe we'll change some stuff up, but coming soon.
Okay.
Not going to say right away.
Yeah.
Not going to say today. Not going to say tomorrow.
Would y'all be happy if we brought
one
it
day.
back? Maybe, yeah, because there's gonna be 1 more month that it's paused if we decide not to. But we'll post this on Monday. We'll discuss it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll kick it back on for March.
Maybe.
Yeah, because we have another podcast we record literally on the 1st. There we go. Interesting. I like the way you think. Proactive. It's summer. It's getting springtime. We want to keep doing things.
Yeah.
I like you. Good job.
WatchingBluey@gmail.com.
That's
Obviously,
us.
we'll read your stuff because I just did it.
I
Didn't you hear
love that
me?
stuff. Love that stuff. Mail us stuff. Text it. No, don't
Rate,
text us, but
review,
Twitter us.
and subscribe.
That's right. Have we
We
got?
appreciate it.
We
We have a number of reviews
Yes,
that have
yeah.
popped up over the last couple
And
weeks.
I also think we have some Q&As too. So this is stellar here, folks. Why am I so loud?
Because you're you and you're beautiful, my friend.
Me.
So thank you. Some new reviews.
Uh-oh.
We've got
Yes.
who's a holy cow, wicked awesome podcast.
Aw.
We've got Foxy the Pirate, best podcast on Bluey. Thank you, Foxy. Carter Reed. Curious why we jumped from episode 109 to 127, but it's cool anyway. We didn't never really address that. We go for putting these suckers in order,
Yes.
unless we have a special guest who wants to talk about something else.
Correct.
And we're impatient folk here. We want to get those awesome Dan Brum vibes out to you as quick as
Yeah,
possible.
if he says
so it's
he
what
wants
we
to
do.
Facey talk, otherwise he would have been talking about omelet with us. Uncle Stripe wasn't in omelet. That wouldn't make much sense.
It also pains me. We also had 13 Taylor Swifty Forever
Heck yeah.
who liked us.
Why is it paying you?
Still Super Bowl.
Oh,
Still
I'm
too
sorry,
soon.
but yep, too soon.
And lastly,
And most importantly,
this one I love. Jack227 podcast is great.
Oh.
Podcast is great.
thought you were-
Love it a lot. P.S. Curious if my daughter really played young Becca in I Love My Dad, which I mentioned ages ago, and yeah, she did. She certainly did. She's done. That's her one Nepo Baby movie that she did with her fancy actor dad, who's done 10, 11 of them so far. So Way to go, Emily. You're a rock star.
What do I got? We still got Majora's Descent, but this time, as opposed to shouting you out about the Super Bowl, it was just 5-star. Love you guys. What you are doing is making a difference.
Oh,
God, I love people.
that's nice too, especially since they're the one who
Don't
broke my heart and dunked it on the Super Bowl. It's like, oh, Greg's sad now. I'll be nice. Appreciate you. Now, lastly,
And most importantly,
most importanto, if you want to get into some chili shape,
meat pies.
nice chili shape,
Oh.
go to Cultivate Calm Yoga in
Ooh.
East Brisbane. If you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, if you want a better way to manage stress and anxiety, if you want to sleep better, if your body feels old, creaky, and painful,
Oh, man, they're on to me, aren't they?
then you've come to the right place.
Perfect. Is it in
Yoga
Perth?
classes for beginners, older people, and gym avoiders. No minors, no selfies, no loud music.
Wait, whoa, things got
Just
really structured.
real yoga that works.
Super freaking relaxing.
CultivateYoga.com.au
Or else.
or
Oh my
else.
gosh. Is it in Perth?
It's not in Perth.
Oh, man. It's okay.
Enjoy the WWE show, Perth friends. Hey, if you happen to be in Perth, send us a picture.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're in Perth, right now, if you are in Perth, wait, never mind.
Why are you saying
I was
it so angrily?
about to give them a shout out to make a Two Bandits Watching Bluey sign for the podcast. Except I remember this is coming out 2 takes after it.
Oh, yeah.
So hey, if you have a time machine and you can go back in time,
When is
first
it?
stop
Is it tomorrow?
to make it is 5 a.m. us time tomorrow morning.
So it's okay. So it's in like 14 hours.
Be on the lookout for a Twitter call out.
I was gonna say put out a Twitter post right now.
Know why, Mike?
Tell me why, man.
Because it's gotta be done.
It's gotta be done, man.